First guest this evening has a story that could only have ended in Hollywood. After leaving her home in Kansas, she packed up all of her belongings. Sounds like a soap opera, and all her money, which was not much, and headed for New York to work as an actress. Of course, her work took her to Los Angeles, where she was able to do a lot of TV work and appeared in features like The Howling and 10. And now she's the star of one of the biggest films of the summer, E.T. Here is Dee Wallace. Hi.
Hi.
You must be thrilled because it's doing land office business. I mean, this town, when you see people lined up at dawn to see a movie in this town, I mean, either they're giving away free dishes or something, I mean, but I couldn't believe it.
I know. The world's having a love affair with E.T.
And people have told me about this movie, and I can't wait to see it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I won't stand in line to see anything, though.
No, you can go stand in line with me, Mike.
Really?
Have you seen it? I can't get in to see it either.
You haven't seen it in a theater?
No, I haven't seen it with people, you know, and real responses. I saw it with a lot of executives.
Oh, that's no fun.
But even the executives,
they reacted
from Universal,
positively.
Stood on their feet and cheered.
Yeah, that must be the biggest kick, to be in a movie that is a hit and sneak in and just sit there and listen to the reaction and see your face up there. How did you react the first time you saw your face up there, larger than life? I mean,
total shock. I still do. It still takes me a real long time.
Were you able to see anyone else in the film? Keep from looking at yourself.
You know, it's a terrible thing to say, but no.
You're honest. God bless you.
Terrible thing to admit. But you sit there and you go, oh, that's a bad angle. Oh, this little hair over here is sticking out of my head. And oh my gosh, don't ever shoot me from the rear again. You see all those things and how you read the line and this and that and the other thing. And when it really is a very devastating experience the first time. It takes me about 7 or 8 times.
What do you think the folks back home in Kansas are saying about this?
My mother, I just talked to my mother. I called her and said, turn on the network. She's all excited. Oh, there. She was very excited because she called the manager there. She said, hi, I'm Maxine Bowers. I'm Dee Wallace's mother. And they were so kind and gracious to her, and they roped off a row, and she took her friends, and she went to pay for her tickets, and they said, oh, no, please, it's our honor. You come out. So she's in her heyday, and I'm so pleased for her because
wonderful.
When I went to New York, she thought I was going to be a goner in a week.
It's Sin City.
Yeah, especially from Kansas.
Oh, my, yes. Spielberg has been like a fan of yours. He's been kind of found you, seeing you in other projects, and kind of had his eye on you.
That's a real Hollywood story, too.
Well, tell me about that. How did he find you?
He saw me first in a 2-part Skag episode that I'd done, Carl Malden's series.
Sure.
And I played a call girl.
Must have been thrilled in Kansas about that, huh?
I don't know. I seem to go between hookers and mothers quite a bit. It must be closer than we know. But and then he saw The Howling and was quite taken with The Howling and followed a lot of TV in between. And
now, how does a guy like that call you? Does he go through your agency?
Oh,
yes. Really?
Thank God. I don't know how I would have reacted.
Oh, that must be such a pleasant surprise when Steven Spielberg called and he wants you.
Well, my agent called and said, hi, Dee, how would you like to star in Steven Spielberg's film? And I went, okay, what's the joke? And it was, I mean, you know, when in the middle of your day, when you're wondering when your next job's going to come along, that's a real surprise.
And now, I mean, with the success this man's having now, forget the success he's had in the past, there's 2 movies going right now.
Yes, Poltergeist.
I mean, some of the top actresses in this town must be, you know,
jealous of me.
All ready to test for it. Isn't that great?
Yes. Yeah, it feels real good. I've worked real hard to get here.
In your scenes with the character, E.T., were you actually, was he actually with you on the set?
Oh, yes. Oh, and I'm telling you, E.T. is the most incredible thing you have ever seen. He literally was, I would be this close to him, and he was as real to me there as he is on screen. He is that well made that you need...
Oh, they're showing him now while we're talking.
There's my darling. You needed no aesthetic distance from him at all, you know, like you usually do in special effects. He is a miracle of creation. He really is.
He kind of has koala bear eyes, doesn't he? A little bit.
And very wise. And you see, you can't tell in the picture, but he is made so that he has all the musculature to show all the emotions that we go through. He can look sad and happy and scared and angry and he breathes. He has a pulse.
Good
he has
night.
all the things we have. And he was so real that the makeup man was literally standing there one day, and he was spritzing him down because the texture looked better when he was wet. And he said, "Could you turn your face could you have him turn his face a little bit to the right?"
He couldn't look.
I mean, he talked to him. He forgot that he wasn't one of us, you know, because he was.
Is it true that to build him it cost $2 million?
That's what I hear.
No wonder they were spraying him and taking good care of him.
But he's worth it. He really is. I mean, when you think of being able to work with a thing like that, and
How would
and
he
just-
feel if he heard you calling him a thing?
Oh, he loves me, I know. Just like you would another actor. I mean, that's really an incredible thing.
Why do people have the warm feeling they have? I was, in fact, I was at a dinner the other night, and Frank Sinatra Jr. was there, and he had seen it, and he was talking about it, and he had this warm, you know, it was wonderful to listen to him explain the movie in
Yes.
certain scenes. Why do they have the warm feeling about this film that they have?
I think because we all need to feel good again, and we
do
all
we ever?
need to believe in things and have our faith restored, you know, and have those positive things in our lives again. And E.T. does for this generation and this generation what Peter Pan did for us. I mean, we can look up there and go, "Oh, I believe." you
Sure,
know.
that's wonderful.
And it does it on all levels, for you and me and the 3-year-old.
Oh, that's
and
great.
Everybody.
You have no children of your own.
No.
What was it like playing mom on the set?
I am a professional mom, Mike. I have played so many mothers, and I taught high school.
Did you really?
Yes, I had my own dancing school in Kansas.
Well, then you know all about
so
that.
Were
you a dancer to start with?
Yes, a professional dancer. And I'm choreographing a show out here right now that my husband Christopher Stone and I are producing.
Now, I felt so stupid. I walked through and I saw your husband, who looks as familiar as anybody in this business, and I went like a dumbbell.
I know
like
that guy.
Hi. I did one of those 12-year-old bubblegum greetings, and he probably thought, what a nudnik he is, you know. Instead of going over it, but this is live, see, and having done television so long live and then so long on tape, you suddenly say, gee, I've only got 15 minutes. I wonder if I can walk up the stairs in 15 minutes like something's going to... I was hurrying with 15 minutes to
You
spare.
still do that?
Yes.
Oh, there's hope.
Run up the stairs. And I go, boy, we're going to be on soon. Going to be on. 20 years I've been doing this, and it's like the first time. Your husband is how long have you two been married?
Well, there was a discussion briefly about this before we went on, but it's 2 years.
And you guys do everything together?
In June.
You're planning a project together and everything?
Yes, we're producing
That's wonderful.
an equity waiver play. Yeah, as opposed to most married couples, or what people think about most married couples, we're really quite happy when we're together all the time.
That's great.
Yeah, and
That's
he's
the way-
very supportive of me. It's really a celebration for him, what's happening for me, which
That's
is
great.
nice. Yeah.
We have a scene from E.T. Does this have to
Okay.
be set up, or should we just see it and then talk about it? Eddie,
The
should
old
we
coyote scene?
just take a look at it, eh? Okay, from E.T. Roll it, please, Terry. And tell your husband that it was nice having met him. Dee Wallace, we're coming right back with Michael Medved. He'll tell you about Rocky III right after this.